everybody, Notch1A speaking. We're going to go to top Notch1A. Unit 2. Here in this unit, we're going to talk about the genres of music and accepting and declining an invitation. The first page that we're going to learn, there are some genres here, genres of the music. Blue, opera, pop, country music, classical music, folk music, movie soundtracks, gospel music, and show tunes. These are all genres of the music. These are the names, so there is no need to just know the meaning. There isn't any need to know the meaning. Okay, free downloads. Do you download music or do you buy a CD or what do you do to listen to the music? So there are some people who download the music from the internet, and some people buy some CDs from the stores. What about you? Okay, you can answer this to yourself and send it to me. Okay, here we have albums and singles. These are the downloads that you can go to the internet and download them. Features. What are the features of these two downloads? You can add to Facebook and buy MP3s. Of course, you can buy MP3 wherever you want, and there are different music shops. You can go and CD shops. You can go there and buy MP3s. And there are some names here again: quick lines, browse, search, redeem, support, and my alerts and my account. These are the links that you can go and search some music. Okay, here this week's specials. There are some specials according to this week. It means in this week we're going to have these musics on the show: blues, opera, pop, folk music, classical music, country music, movie soundtracks, gospel music, and show tunes. These are all the names of the musics and let's say some groups that are going to play musics. Okay, you can answer this. Do you download music from the internet? Why or why not? Which do you think is better, buying a CD in the store or downloading music from the internet? You're going to explain your answer here in this part. Okay, and now we're going to listen to the genres and repeat them. Listen.
Vocabulary. Genres. Listen and repeat in the pauses. Rhythm and blues.
Reggae.
Rock.
Salsa.
Salsa,
Classical music.
classical music,
Folk music.
folk music,
Movie soundtracks.
movie soundtracks,
Jazz.
jazz,
Show tunes.
show tunes. You see, instead of
Page
gospel
79.
music,
Conversation mark.
instead of gospel music, it said jazz. Some books have been revised, so that's why there are some words that are missing here. So it is not important. Don't care about them. Okay, now we're going to go to for a story. In this story, we're going to learn about the people and the music that they're listening. Just listen carefully to the first part. Listen and repeat.
Exercise E. Photo story. Read and listen to a conversation about music.
Okay, read and listen to a conversation about music. بخونید و گوش بدید به مکالمه‌ای در مورد موسیقی. Let's listen carefully and see what happens here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, چه خبر?
Not much, just downloading some new songs.
Not much, just downloading some new songs.
Downloading? That's not for me. Too much trouble. How about some live music tonight?
Sounds good. Where?
Okay. Not much, just downloading some new songs. چیز خاصی نیست، فقط دارم یه آهنگ‌های جدیدی رو دانلود میکنم. دانلود میکنی؟ That's not for me. این کار من نیست، برای من نیست. Too much trouble. دردسرش خیلی زیاده. How about some live music tonight? چطوره که امشب بریم به موسیقی زنده. Live music. موسیقی زنده. You know, whenever we pronounce this word as a verb, we say leave. But whenever it's a kind of adjective, we say live. And if it is a noun, again, we say live. So, leave is verb, live is an adjective and a noun. Sounds good. Where? عالی به نظر میرسه. Sounds here, sound doesn't mean the voice or something like this. So it means it is better, it seems better, it seems good. Sounds good. به نظر بهتر میرسه، خوبه. Where? کجا? Let's listen to the rest of the photo story. Then again, I'm going to explain it to you. Here, we're going to listen.
Klepto's playing at midnight at the spot. Would you like to go?
At midnight? Sorry, that's past my bedtime.
Well, River T's there too. They're playing at 8.
River T? The R&B group? Now that's more my style. I'm a real R&B fan. Perfect.
Okay, Klepto's playing at midnight at the spot. کلپتو نصف شب در اون مکان، سپات مکان هست، در اون مکان بازی داره، موسیقی زنده داره. Would you like to go? دوست داری بری؟ Would you like? D and Y whenever reaches to each other, we will pronounce something like j. Would you? Could you? Would you like to go? دوست داری بری؟ At midnight. نصف شب. Sorry, that's past my bedtime. متاسفم، از وقت خوابم اون موقع میگذره. یعنی اون موقع من نمیتونم برم. Declining an invitation. این decline کردن invitation هست، یعنی دعوت رو ما قبول نمی کنیم. Well, River T is there too. They're playing at 8. خب ریورتی همونجا هستش، ساعت 8 بازی دارن، یعنی موسیقی دارن. ریورتی آرنبی گروپ. ریورتی رو میگی گروه آرنبی. Okay, R&B, rhythm and blue. It is contracted for rhythm and blue. Now that's more my style. حالا این استایل منه. من واقعا طرفدار R&B هستم. فن طرفدار رو میگیم. Okay, let's go to the last part.
Meet you in front of the club at 7:45?
See you there.
Okay, perfect. Meet you in front of the club at 7:45. See you there. Perfect. عالیه. Meet you in front of the club at 7:45. پس جلوی کلوب ساعت 7:45 میبینمت. See you there. میبینمت. Okay, here in this part, we're going to choose the underlined word or expression from the forest story with the same meaning. There are some expressions here. You're going to find that expression from this part and then write in front of them. Think and explain. Choose an answer. Use a quotation to explain your answer. Here, there are some questions. You're going to look at the forest story and write down the quotation to complete the answer. For example, what's Sarah doing? Sarah says, just downloading some new songs. This is a kind of quotation from Sarah's mouth. So you're going to say or write something like this. The third part that we're going to learn, what kind of movies do you like? Number these movie genres. You're going to write according what is the most favorite of yours. For example, my favorite one is classical, so I write number one here. And then another favorite one is blue, so I write two in this part. According to what you like, you're going to number them. And compare your choices. Which genres do most classmates like? You're going to ask your classmates and write down the genres here so you can find out which genres is the most favorite one. We're going to go to lesson 1 in this part, accepting or declining an invitation. Listen carefully to this part, then I'm going to explain about it. Listen carefully.
Page 16. Conversation Model. Exercise A. Read and listen to an invitation to a movie.
Are you free on Saturday? Batman is at the movie center. Really? I'd love to go. What time? At noon.
Okay, as you see here, it is a kind of acceptance. Accept, or here we have declining. Accepting and declining an invitation. So the first part is accept. So we're going to talk about accepting an invitation. How can we tell that, yeah, we would like to come there? Are you free on Saturday? روز شنبه بیکاری؟ Batman is at the movie center. Batman توی movie center هست. Really? I'd love to go. What time? واقعا خیلی دوست دارم برم. چه ساعتی هستش؟ Okay, here really shows a kind of enthusiasm. So we would like to go. I'd love to go. What time? At noon. هنگام ظهر هست. در ظهر هست. Okay, we're going to decline an invitation. How to say no to an invitation? Listen carefully and find out.
To decline.
Really? I'd love to go, but I'm busy on Saturday. Too bad. Maybe some other time.
Okay, here in this part, again we say really, but it is not a kind of enthusiasm. We would like to say, I'm disappointed, I don't have time. I'd love to go, but I'm busy on Saturday. So we would like to be really positive. So we say, I'd love to go, but I'm busy on Saturday. واقعا خیلی دوست داشتم بیام ولی روز شنبه من خیلی کار دارم. Too bad, maybe some other time. And this is a kind of disappointment. So whenever we say too bad, it means we're disappointed to go to that invitation or the place that they have invited us. Okay, maybe some more time. ممکنه یه وقت دیگه بیام حالا نمیدونم. Listen again and repeat, then practice the conversation model with a partner. If you would like to be really fluent in conversation, it is a real need for you to listen every time, twice, 3 times, or 4 times at least, to just practice the conversation and be exactly like the model. There are some prepositions here, preposition of time and place. We're going to talk about preposition of time and place. Let's have a look at this part. Preposition of time. We're going to ask the question using when, what time, and where. When and what time are somehow the same, but where shows the place. When and what time shows the time. So whenever we want to ask the time, we use when and what time. But whenever we talk about the place, we use where. Preposition of time. When's the concert? Or what time is the play? In the answer, we can say it's and the time and maybe the day. Okay, using on, in, and at. Where do we use on? Where do we use in? And where do we use at? Look at here carefully. We use on before days of the week. On Saturday, on Friday, on Sunday, on Monday, like this. We use on again before the month plus a date. So June 7th. You see here we have just months, but we use in. But here, whenever we have month plus the date, exact date, we use June 7th. So on June 7th. On Monday, May 3rd. Again, the day and date. On Tuesday morning. Again, days of the week and the time of the day. In comes before months, before years, and before the seasons in the summer, in the spring, in the winter, before a part of the day, for example, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, and in 10 minutes, in 4 minutes, in phrases like this. In American English, mostly we use this. In 10 minutes, it means during 10 minutes, within 10 minutes. Okay, when do we use at? We use at before the time, for example, at 8:30. We use at before noon and before midnight. So we say at 8:30, at noon, at midnight, and we use at before night. You can write it yourself, at night. So these were prepositions of time. We're going to talk about preposition of place. Where do we use prepositions of place? Where is the play? Where's the play? Preposition of place. It is needed to write a preposition of place in this part. It's and the place. Okay, we use on before avenue, before corner, before a street, and before right and left. On Fifth Avenue, on the corner, if there is a specific place between one street and the other on the corner of, for example, First and Fifth Avenue, we say at the corner of Fifth and Fourth Avenue or something like this. But if it is just on the corner, we use on here. And we use on before the street, on the street. We use on before left and right. On the left, on the right. Right is not written here, so you can add it. In. We use in before the cities or towns in Mexico, in Tabriz, in Tehran, in Osaka. We use in before the places that we can see the inside of it. So the park is a big place that you can have inside part in it. So we say in the park. In the neighborhood we use. When do we use at before a place? Whenever there is something like a place, in the place, near the place, for example, at the Fifth Film Forum, at work. So we mostly don't say in work, we say at work, at school, at the art gallery. So you're going to pay attention to these expressions and using these time expressions to know when and where we can use these expressions. Here we have an email message with prepositions of time and place. You're going to write this part according to what we have studied. For example, hi Bonnie, are you busy on Tuesday evening? And you're going to write the rest here yourself. Okay, our lesson was up to here. We're going to have the other part in the next session. Have fun and be with us in YouTube, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Our phone number is 0914 403 1054. Be with us and YouTube mostly. Okay, have a good time and have fun.